In this video, we will learn about using C++ for file input and output, also called file I/O. Up at the top of the code, we need to include the fstream header file, which gives us access to code to work with files. Let's create a file that we will write some text to. To do this, we will create a variable of type ofstream, named example1, that we name example1.txt. ofstream is a class that we use in order to write to files. Next, we will actually write some text to the file. First comes the name of the variable, example1. Then we put the insertion operator. Finally comes the text we want to write to the file as a string, which in this case will be the contents for the file. After writing to the file, we need to close it, so we can type example1.close, which calls the close function to close our file. Let's run the code. To check if the file was created with the contents that we specified, we can right-click on the tab of the CPP file in Visual Studio Code and select Reveal in Finder. This will open up the folder where our CPP file is stored. In that same folder will be a file named example1.txt, and if we double-click on this file, notice that the contents we wrote to it are present inside of it. Now that we know how to create and write to a file, let's learn how to read text from a file. We will start out by creating a variable of type ifstream named example2, and pass the string example1.txt into the constructor, so that the contents of the file get added to our example2.txt file. Then we will have a character variable named c that we set equal to example2.get. While example2.good, we will output c to the console. Then we will set c equal to example2.get. The good function lets us know that we haven't reached the end of the file, and that there are more characters to process. The get function will grab the next character to process in the file. When we run the code, notice that the contents of the file were printed to the console.